I've gotten a few good nights of work in on the Alpha and gotten a lot of little things done. Stuff like greasing suspension ball joints and the drive shaft, running the Speedo drive cable, which is dangling in there. Lots of little things like that. I'll kind of update you on the progress on a few things, but tonight I'm working on getting my dashboard mounted up and thought that might be interesting, so I'm going to show you guys the process. I was very much between going with bent sheet metal brackets or 3D printing these out of PTG. These are a bunch of templates and iterations I've moved through with 3D printing. Ultimately decided it's the way to go. They're super light, super strong, and will be just fine for this application. I've made them nice and thick. And it'll bond to the epoxy better, especially with the contoured surface of the underside of the dash. So anyway, I have 3 in the car, and hopefully this is the last iteration printing for the driver's side one. I'll show you the ones in the car. This is how we're looking with the passenger side bracket and the 2 center brackets. Getting their locations marked up. Like I said, getting that driver's side bracket printed. We'll get everything marked up, get the dash out of the car. I currently have it held in place with the roll cage in, making sure everything fits as it should. But once I verify fit of that final bracket, we'll get them bonded in place, get the dash in, and then begin to work on layout. Have to add gauges, switches, brake bias control, all that stuff. So just wanted to get it mounted solidly in place first, and we'll go from there. As far as the finish on the dash, I'm mostly between just a flat black paint or getting it flocked. I would consider getting it upholstered in like a black Alcantara. The car does have a headliner, but it really is a pretty bare bones, lightweight track car. So I think flocking or painting is suitable, but would love your guys' opinion on what to do there. While that last bracket is printing, I'll give you guys a little idea of some of the other stuff that's going on in parallel. Door hinges. They got mixed up somewhere along the way. These are a late style hinge with an early style door. And what that means is they're accepting of 2 different types of door straps. So unfortunately, I need to swap those hinges out. I have the correct hinges and door straps here, but I need to paint these hinges. So that's a hassle. Everything else in the door is waiting on that. But I have been working on sub-assemblies. I have door trim with new felt. I've put together the quarter light frames, cleaned them up, got new rubber in there, new corner rubber grommeted in place, or riveted in place. And I have Lexan quarter light windows and side windows. All the glass, all the windows on this car are plastic, with the exception of the front windshield for safety. But that saves a lot of weight, so you can see here, nice and light. So the doors are the next big project. I have door panels there and window winder mechanisms here, all the handles here. So just waiting on those hinges and door straps before I can proceed there. Tail lights. These are original to the car and they're pretty crusty. I think I'm going to attempt to strip them and repaint them with the chrome paint because the housings are in decent shape. It's just the finish is a disaster. So I have those, and I also have these front turn signals that I need to make mounts for in order so they're not aiming out like horns. I want them aiming straight. This was a first attempt at that, but that's another iterative process I need to work on. Once all those lights are in the car and the doors, and I get the dash cut out, I will be ready to wire this thing up. And I have some special stuff planned there. I'll show you what I have. I have a super lightweight lithium anti-gravity battery to run the car. And as far as wiring, I'm gonna run modern Deutsch connectors and a PDM in lieu of fuses and relays, just to keep things light, simple, and reliable. All TXL wiring and a combination of OEM and motorsport toggle switches. Gonna do a whole motorsport level harness for this car, but it's really pretty straightforward. You guys saw in a previous video I converted my tack to be electronic, so no bouncing needle, and it's super accurate, so that's gonna be great. And looking forward to this because that means we're getting close to firing it up. Mounting brackets are epoxied on, and it's ready to go in to get the layout. As far as what else needs to be done to get this thing ready to go, it seems like an endless list of little things. Some of the bigger things are I need to get an exhaust system made, header back. I got the header in place. That was actually quite a job. There was nothing easy about it, but I have a spool equal length header. A little bit of touch-up paint work, probably a wrap on the front. I want to make a white nose a la original GTA style and put some roundels on. What else? Door alignment I need to work on a little bit. Lots of little things to just like tweak and massage and get perfect. I'm really OCD in particular, so oh yeah, I need to raise the front ride height, set up the suspension, stuff like that. So, you know, there'll be a bit of a break-in process, but I need to get the hardware to keep the trunk up, the torsion springs. I just keep thinking of things. But it's a fun process, and I'm taking you guys along for the ride. So anyway, I'll show you how the dash comes out and, well, the dash mounts, and we'll go from there.